The sleuths face chants and intimidation during their raids as well. It's not just today, even yesterday. Watch how the PFI cadres hit the streets in protest.
Meanwhile, the politics that has also erupted over the crackdown as well, where there are several charges that are being leveled against each other, especially when it comes to political parties that have been reacting over the NIA raids. Listen in.
PFI के लोग पकड़े जाते हैं, दर्द किसको होता है? अब आप नाम भूलिए ना। कोई आतंकवादी पकड़ा जाता है तो दर्द किसको होता है? PFI तुम्हारे दामाद है क्या? क्यों पीड़ा हो रही है? जिस दिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार आएगी, एक एक करके हिसाब लिया जाएगा। हम कभी किसी का विरोध नहीं करते। यदि भारतीय जनता पार्टी विरोध करने वाली होती तो भारत के सर्वोच्च पद पर यदि किसी ने बैठाया डॉक्टर अब्दुल कलाम के रूप में, तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने बैठाया।
जो व्यक्ति, जो संस्था भारत विरोधी गतिविधियों में लिप्त है, उसके खिलाफ जो भी कानूनी कार्रवाई है उसको होनी चाहिए। पर सवाल एक ही है, उसका जवाब मोदी सरकार को देना चाहिए कि 8 साल से पीएफआई को बैन करने के लिए आपने पहल क्यों नहीं करी? जब आपके पास ये सारे सबूत थे, आप 8 साल से रोज ये बात कहते हो, अभी तक उसको बैन करने की आपने पहल क्यों नहीं करी? क्या ये आपकी डिवाइड एंड रूल राजनीति के खिलाफ है? हम तो स्वागत करते हैं, खुले मन से स्वागत करते हैं। कोई भी संस्थान हो जो भारत को तोड़ने का काम करे, जो भारत के तिरंगे का अपमान करे, उसके खिलाफ कड़ी से कड़ी कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए।
So the PFI protests are going to continue today in 5 different locations in Kerala. Vandalism being reported, the trucks, the state buses being vandalized by the PFI activists who are pelting stones at them. And it's not just in Kerala, violence also being reported in Tamil Nadu. Petrol bombs are hurled at the BJP office, seen as a retaliation to the massive crackdown of the NIA on the PFI. Remember, office bearers as well as top brass of the party from across the nation, over 100 of them have now been arrested. Even as the raids continued yesterday, the PFI activists had hit the streets. Today, they have vowed to intensify the protest and continue the protest until evening. In several places, including Karnataka, the PFI has also issued a deadline saying those who have been arrested should be released within 24 hours.
Let me straight away go across to Bhavtosh now. Bhavtosh, good morning. In continuation with the raids by the NIA and the ED and the state police, was it just restricted to yesterday, or there are more raids like this to happen in the coming future?
As of now, the searches are over. 106 persons have been arrested. Virtually the entire PFI is now in the custody of Federal Probe Agency. Last evening, 4 of the top persons of PFI have also been arrested. These individuals were the one who in fact organized funding and also in fact are accused of money laundering. Remember, Enforcement Directorate in its 2 supplementary prosecution complaint had accused PFI and its frontal organization Rehab Foundation of India of money laundering worth at least 108 crore rupees, and PFI has always denied these charges. And these 4 individuals will be produced in Delhi, and their custodial remand will be sought. One of them is in fact was arrested in Lucknow, and he has now been brought here in Delhi. And 45 accused who have been arrested by NIA, 18 of them were in fact produced in a special court in Delhi, and they were in fact remanded to 4-day in custody. No further searches will be carried out. That's what we are getting from our sources in these agencies. But the accused who have been arrested both by the NIA as well as by the Enforcement Directorate will be questioned, and they will be questioned both about PFI and the manner in which the terror funding and financing was done by this organization. And this information will be shared with the government, and details will be made public very soon.
Okay, all right. As speculations have been going on from yesterday, Bhavtosh, is this a step towards a complete ban on the PFI?
She said any organization to be banned requires evidence, because banning an organization means that a ban should be upheld by the tribunal, and the tribunal is UAPA tribunal. Now, UAPA tribunal asked both center as well as the organization to give its reply, and the evidence needs to be produced by the center. Remember, entire PFI top leadership is now in the custody of NIA as well as Enforcement Directorate and with the state police. The question is whether center will go ahead with banning the organization. As of now, both PFI as well as sister concern and frontal organizations remain legal, and they can very well operate. The agencies have said that they are not only indulging in terror financing, but serious charges have been leveled in the various remand notes. They have been accused of inciting and also weaning Muslim youths towards proscribed organizations like ISIS, Lashkar-e-Toiba, and these remand notes have been accessed by times now.
But Bhavtosh, one question especially regarding PFI. I mean, it is just not one organization. There are several organizations that are associated and linked with it. Whether it comes to the SDPI, they also have a students' wing. They also have a women's wing. There are several other organizations that are allegedly linked with the PFI. So if banning one organization, do they continue with their operations through other organizations? Is the NIA and the ED also looking into that aspect?
Yes, Amita. In fact, PFI itself remains legal. The offshoots of these organizations are also legal. There are several organizations that are interlinked to PFI. SDPI is a political wing. It's an organization that is allowed to, in fact, function. Campus Front of India is also allowed to operate in various platforms. And the agency have collected information about them, shared with government, shared its activity. Remember, at various point of time this year, PFI has been accused of inciting Muslim youths. They have been named in various cases that are being probed not only by state police but also by federal probe agency. Question is, will the center go ahead and ban this organization, or will it keep on monitoring its movements?
All right, do stay on with us, Bhavtosh. We have Mr. Ramesh Chanitala also on the phone line with us. Mr. Chanitala, in Kerala, PFI has been extremely active. It has been involved in a lot of criminal cases. How do you look at this crackdown by the NIA and now the protest that has been called by the PFI?
See, the point is that the Congress party in Kerala is opposed to both communal outfits, that RSS and PY, Popular Front. Both are unleashing violence in the various parts of the states. The multiple murders happened in Alleppey and Palakkad is a classic example for their activities. So I feel that merely banning the organization will not help, because earlier they were SIMI. When SIMI was banned, they had taken another name, Popular Front. So it will not help. The point is that they call for a band. But unleashing violence and vandalism and creating
But Mr.
problems.
Chanitala, when it comes to majority of the political parties, they were demanding that why not ban the organization? What's taking the government so long? What is this delay all about? Now with this biggest clampdown, is it already a precursor to the ban now? But you are saying that the ban will not imply because they will form another organization.
Yes, that is our experience, because earlier this PFI, Popular Front people were having an organization called SIMI. And when the SIMI was banned, they made another organization. So this is what we are seeing for quite a number of years. So a strong action has to be taken on this kind of terrorist organizations as early as possible. Today, the vandalism which has been taken place in different parts of the state cannot be accepted. It should be dealt with strong hand by the police, and the people's life and the normal life of the people should not be disturbed by that. That is my point. I am not supporting them. I am telling you the truth. It should be strongly, both RSS and Popular Front, both are creating problem in the state of Kerala. They are...
No, but when you're equating the PFI with the RSS, aren't you taking away from the serious charges that have been leveled against the PFI? The charges are terror funding and also trying to radicalize the youth. Those are the charges. In fact, you're also well aware of the PFI being involved in several of the political murders, including of the Congress Karyakartas as well.
Yeah, we are not supporting. We are telling that because of the two incidents happened recently in Alleppey and Palakkad, the RSS killed PY people. Within 24 hours, it has been retaliated. So this kind of activities are creating serious law and order situation in the state of Kerala. That is why I'm... Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Chenitala, for your point of view as well. We got a Congress point of view here because they have been saying all along, as far as there have been different statements from different leaders and within the Congress party because they have been calling why ban just the PFI, why not include the RSS as well, or extreme right outfits as well, why aren't they being banned, or there is a crackdown that can be seen, but also in a way saying that the ban will not be effective as much on the PFI because it was already a banned organization, thereafter formed the PFI. There is no point right now in banning a radical outfit like the PFI. So multiple statements that are coming in the backdrop of the dawn to dusk hartal that has been called by the PFI today in the aftermath of yesterday's crackdown by the NI and the ED. Will be back.